Hello Cancer, how you going my loves? This is your April reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anywhere else in your chart that you might be interested in. I hope everything's good for you. I hope you're all going well. If you're returning, hello, thanks for coming back. Come on in, you know what it's like. And if you're new to the channel, hello, it's lovely for you to come in. If you like what you see, if it helps, especially if it helps, please like, share and subscribe so that I can help more people. All right, Cancer, Cancer. Where are we? What are we doing? What's going on for you? Bottom of the deck, we've got Covenant, Sacred Contract. We're concentrating on your sacred contract. What else? I've got Winter Stream, gestation period. Now, Northern Hemisphere has just come out of that, and the Southern Hemisphere is just about to dive in nose first. And Drifter, experience life as it comes. Isn't that beautiful? Just experience it as it comes. So, a lot of the time, we like to be in control. We like to know what's happening, and we like to make sure that we're top of things. We've got this. However, you can't force your sacred contract. And I love the way the Winter Stream is a shell. So I think it's time to come out of your shell and realise that you've outgrown it. You've outgrown this controlling, constrictive home. And Cancer is about home and family and all of that, but trying to control it all the time is hard work, and that's definitely not part of your sacred contract. So just let things float for a while. Don't rush into it. Come out of winter easily, smoothly, and just don't rush. Just have a look around. Just have a look around and see what's floating about. If something piques your interest, have a look at it. If you find yourself needing to control or fearing something where you feel the need to control it, try to catch yourself and think, just let's see what happens. Just let's see what happens. If I let this play out, let's just see what happens. Right. See what happens. And lovelies. What have we got for Cancer this month? Speaking of tidy holes, I'm in mine at the moment. This is my happy place where I go away, hide. I quite like it sometimes. But I always come out the other side. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Cups. Not sure. What do I pick? Where do I go? What am I supposed to be doing? What do I really want? What do they want? If I do this, what will that mean? If I do that, what will I get? This is the Seven of Cups. It's overwhelm, it's confusion, it's fantasy, it's illusions. Sometimes it's deluding yourself. And this is what I was talking about when I was saying, when you come out, just wait and see. Don't grab at anything. Don't try to force yourself into anything. Just wait and see how things play out, because a lot of these will show themselves. As usual, my loves, I'm going to lay these out and then we'll tell the story. So you've got the Page of Pentacles, Strength. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to leave that there. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Empress. That came out in exactly the same spot for Gemini. So if you've got any Gemini, have a look at it. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, Magician, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. We've got some stuff going on. Interesting. So, this is very much a gestation period, isn't it? This is where you've been. And it's very much this growth, eternal instinct and inside has been a very, that's gestation, that's hibernation, that's really being within and not seeing anything on the outside, just focusing all on the caretaking, if that makes any sense. It's taken a while. It's taken a long while. And you feel, this is the Page of Pentacles, so it's the new, it's the coming out, the new, what's, I think this is how you're feeling, this uncertainty. You know you want to be, secure and foundational and all of that, but it's because you're looking at uncertainty, you're not sure. It's a very new energy. And Nine of Cups, look at you in all this armour, still stuck in this heavy, weighted down armour and not really seeing what's out there yet. You're still protecting all your uncertainty and your insecurities. It's almost like you've been the good person, the responsible one for so long, and now you know it's not fitting anymore. The longer you stay in that, it's constricting more and more and more and more. And so you're not sure what to do. You just don't know what to do because you never want to hurt anybody. But you know what's happening it's not working. It doesn't matter how hard you try and protect them or wrap them up. It just doesn't work. It's not working. So you're still very protective. The opportunity is the Ace of Cups. This is what happens when you face your fears and you look at yourself and your worth according to you, not according to anybody else or what you've been told or who's told you what. This is according to you. And when you face the stuff that's been constricting you all the time and you take it off, the lightness makes you see what's actually available, what's on offer. All the stuff you haven't seen, all the stuff you haven't experienced because you never let yourself. You might not think you're strong enough, but you are. This is the foundation. Somewhere along the line, you forgot. Somewhere along the line, you forgot how strong you were. You forgot how many people loved you just for you without having to be impressive or wonderful or a superhero or, the person who does it all. You forgot. You're still there. You just need to come out from the shell and let yourself breathe, and you'll go, holy shit, there I am. I'd forgotten. It was so tight I couldn't breathe, so I couldn't get air to it. I couldn't get the oxygen to the real me for all this time. And once you start to breathe, you'll be like, holy shit. And then the flame will get the oxygen and burst back into life. Fantastic, really. Here's the Queen of Cups, because this is the direction you're going. Look at the Knight. Wrapped up, covered up, protective, kind of a bit on the stage. And here's the Queen of Cups, stepping into power, ability to love freely without it coming with strings attached, and knowing emotionally mature ways of giving to others and still giving to yourself. I love that there's the lotus there. It's like you're coming out of the mud. Really quite lovely. Now, coming up, you've got the Seven of Swords, which is manipulation, can be trickery, thievery, sneaky. It's got this real sneaky energy. And quite often, when we start to have this realization that we are meant for more than this, we are not just what other people expect us to be or what other people want us to be to suit their needs. When we start waking up to that, the people around us don't like it. They really don't like it. And when we start pushing up against their rules and how they've liked it, they get a bit narky and they will push back. That's how they've kept you where you are all this time. You now get to see that for what it is. And this is learning about boundaries, it's learning about self-worth, it's learning about how to stand in your own truth when this comes at you. It's not about getting aggressive. It's not about coming back at them with anger or with, this real resentment at all the things that you've done all this time. Because remember, you did it. You chose to stay in that shell. No judgment. Oh my God, no judgment. I mean, if only you knew. But they will try this stuff on you. You now get to say, I see you. I feel compassion and love for you and the wounded part of you that feel you need to do this. However, I am valuing myself. I am seeing myself for the first time in a long time, and I am moving forward for myself in love. You can come, or you can stay where you are. Either way, I release you with love. When you do that, it's really fulfilling. It not just releases them with love, but it releases you. You don't carry it around anymore. You don't feel this weight. It's heavy. What you're not seeing is the Seven of Wands. Now this is boundaries. This is boundaries. And they want you to see that really wise people have boundaries. They value themselves. They value their own knowledge, their own worth, their own ability to stand up and see things for what they really are. And even though it's a Wands card, look at the colour that she's wearing. Very watercolour. So this is what you're not seeing. This is what you need to see, is that boundaries are good. Healthy boundaries are good. This is not a healthy boundary. This is a healthy boundary. The advice is the magician. Step into it and realise the magician creates their own world. They have all the tools at their beck and call. So we can all create whatever we want. We do. We all create our lives around us based on our thoughts and our choices. So the advice here is to create what you want. Decide what you want. Because you can. You're not constricted to what everybody else wants anymore. You actually get to decide what you want. And you can put the tools to work to get what you want. Shocking, I know. Who'd have thought? Hopes and fears is a double-edged sword. You hope that you can start creating something beautiful for you, that you can work towards something beautiful for you. Because, let's face it, you've never been one to dodge work. That's not in your nature. So that's your hope, that you can now create what you want to create to make your life beautiful for you. Your fear is that you won't be able to, that you will find yourself still working your fingers to the bone for everybody else. So now you get to look at it. Have a good look at what you're creating. Have a good look at what you're creating and how hard you're working to create it, because it shouldn't have to be that hard, my loves. The outcome is the Page of Swords. Now, I love this, especially when we're learning about ourselves, because this is the beginning of you seeing your truth. And see how it's right at the top. That's like it's starting to come in. The truth's starting to come in. You know it's there now. You know it's there. And all the little bits and pieces are coming towards you. It's like, oh, it's like little sparkly messages. And if you look at the card, these look like, to me, they look like acupuncture needles. And the ones that are coming out, they're the old thoughts, they're the old beliefs, they're the ones that you don't need anymore. And the ones that are going in, they're like acupuncture needles. They're going to help align you and flow up, like ease up the box and the flow of your true energy and your high vibration. It's not there yet. I don't know who would expect it to be there yet. But you know it's there now. You know it's there. And you're letting things in to help, and you're removing things that hurt. And this is the exciting part. This is the part you get to determine what comes next. This is the exciting part. This is the exciting part. All right, my loves. Sacred covenant. This is the exciting part. I love you lots. I hope this helps, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.